Hey, I'm Viv, the life strategist, helping busy driven people go from chaos to clarity so they can feel more happy, enjoy life, fulfilled. Okay, but that's not all I do. Okay, maybe some of you are in my self-healing circle and guidance group, because for over a decade I worked as a trauma therapist, helping hundreds of people one-on-one, dive into the deepest, darkest places to find the sunlight in their life, to reconnect with their soul, to get rid of the crap that was that they built up inside their head as a result of going through some really, really rough stuff. Okay. And so today is Saturday, and I've decided to go live on Saturdays and call it, what should I call it? Self-healing Saturdays, or self-healing for Saturdays, or Saturdays for self-healing, or something like that. I forget what I decide. Self-healing Saturdays. So I'm going live on my social media, and I'm also posting the replay inside my community, because I believe this could benefit everybody who needs this healing. And if you're not needing this right now in December, then you can just tune out and come back on any of the other days where I talk about clarity tips and purpose-driven productivity and all those wonderful things to get us happier and more clear. However, if you are in the need to calm your nervous system, calm your system this busy month, then you might want to stay tuned for a very simple, wonderful exercise that we are going to do together in real time. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't know if we're always aware of what we're doing to our nervous system when we're being busy, when we're rushing, or even when just something triggers us and we feel afraid. And there can be so many things. And you may not call your fear. You may call it annoyance, anger, hurt. But at the base of all of it, at the very, very base, it's fear. And it doesn't even matter what we call it. What's more important is that you're activating your nervous system. And your nervous system is designed to be activated and to help you run away from tigers and all that good stuff. It's a brilliant system. However, when we overactivate it in today's stressful society, and I say that because we can do so much more than we should be doing, and there's just too much information and too many possibilities out there, that it can be really overwhelming and stressful, especially with our modern phones. I was just telling my husband that yesterday I was having a positive flashback to one of my backpacking days through South America. And I cannot believe I backpacked through South America without a cell phone. And I remember taking buses like overnight from like Bolivia. This is obviously a digression. But like Bolivia to like Argentina, all alone, and other places obviously. But anyways, I remember this one particular time, and I got there like, I don't know, 2 a.m. And I just have to walk with my 50-pound backpack to the hostel, which was like about 2 kilometers away from the bus station. And I was like, how the hell did I find it? Like, I did not have a smartphone. I just I don't know if I printed out a map, because I went to internet cafes, I was posting in my blog and whatnot, but anyways, I don't know how I got there and how I did it, but it was like, now I'm just so used to like the Google map and everything. But what is my point on this digression? When I was thinking about that, I was like, holy crap, I can't believe I did that. But I was also thinking like, those were the days, the relaxing days, before the smartphones, before just constant communication, constant access to social media, constant access to things that are not necessarily healthy, feeding your mind and your soul, right? demands, pressures, and at this time we tend to society puts a lot of pressure on us, and we might even be putting more pressure on ourselves. So it's just very, well, I don't need to remind you of that. You already know that. But I want to remind you the effect that it has on your nervous system, which when you over trigger this nervous system, it overrun the cortisol, right? It can have health effects. I've suffered tremendous health effects from this myself in the past. And some of you may already know this. You might be exhausted because of it. You might have chronic pain because of it, and so what can you do? What can you do? You can chill out. Okay, I'm just joking, but I mean it. Micro chill out. Micro chill out. I'm going to show you a micro chill out exercise that takes 2 or 3 minutes that you can do every day, several times a day, or whenever you want to think clearer, be in a better state, be happier, calm your nervous system. And especially if you're going to make any important decisions or you need to do anything important, it's really good to play way to get centered first. So this, I didn't invent this myself. It's taken from Heart Math. I don't know if it comes directly from the Heart Math Institute because I was taught through other people, but it's basically, when we take people who are stressed, angry, when your heartbeat is above 100 beats per minute, the ECG from EEG and ECG or EKG, depending on how you want to call it, those are the electrical, they measure the electrical impulses of your brain and your heart, right? So when you look at those, when you're under stress, they're like all jagged and crazy, and like your brain's doing this and your heart's doing that, and they're doing 2 different crazy little dances of electrical activity. But the cool thing is, when you're in love, relaxed, happy, they're actually doing this nice little soft wavy thing, and they're actually working in unison. So you actually have your heart brain in line with your brain, and you not only feel better, but you're clearer and you work better and you make better decisions, right? So this is really cool. And what's really, really cool is that if you just practice this for 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, I'm going to say, we're going to do it for like 2 to 3 minutes, but you need to do it for 2 minutes, okay? If you practice this, it's just called heart breathing. We're just going to like think about the heart and breathe into the heart in silence for about a minute. And I'm going to guide you through that. And then spend another minute or so, just focusing on a happy memory, something that your time that you were really grateful for, right? And as you focusing, breathing in the heart, in through the heart and out through the heart. Obviously, you're breathing with your lungs. I know that. I'm a scientist. But we're going to really give that heart attention, because when you just do this simple focusing on your heart breathing for 2 minutes, it actually results in heart and brain coherence in terms of their electrical activity, which calms your nervous system, allows you to think better, allows you to make better decisions, but it calms your nervous system. Now, there are many ways you could calm your nervous system. But I think that this is one of the coolest, most underutilized, fastest, most productive, and beautiful ways to do that. So we're going to do it together right now. I'm going to just put this little timer here so I don't lose track of myself. Okay. All right. So just take a moment now, if you can. Place your hands above your heart and close your eyes. And take in a deep breath. And just allow yourself to breathe in and out through that heart that has been beating your whole entire life, from the moment you were conceived, well, a little bit after that. But from the moment it started, from the moment you had life, it has been a friend, a vital accompaniment, keeping you alive, this heart beating every minute of your life. And maybe you could take a moment while you're breathing in and out of your heart to give thanks to this heart that's been with you through thick and thin, through stress, through love, through pain, through joy, through peace, through sleep. Always been there for you. Never complained too much. Just constantly beating, keeping you alive. So I'm going to take a couple more minutes, actually, than I said. That was about almost 3 minutes, breathing into your heart. But I'm just going to take a couple more minutes extra. You can do this on your own for 2 or 3 minutes if you want. But I just want to take a couple more minutes to really, as you breathe in your heart, as you feel the power, the beauty of your heart that's been there for you your whole life, take a moment to think about a memory, a beautiful memory, something that you were grateful for, something that made you happy. It could be something profound, or it could be something as simple as eating a favorite food. Or it could be just a simple gratitude of being able to take a deep breath. Find something, a memory, or make one up, a future memory that you'd like to create of love, of joy, of happiness, of achievement, of fun. And just breathe in and out of your heart with gratitude and joy for that memory. Give yourself this gift. That's right. And when you're ready, you can come back to the here and now. Now feel clear, calm. You've calmed your nervous system. You've taken a few minutes to align your heart and your brain so they can work in unison. So now you have 2 brains instead of 1. Use them wisely, okay? And practice this as often as you need to, especially during this busy month of December. And take good care of yourself, okay? Those of you in my lovely community of self-healing, you have this exercise already being dropped in, or it's already dropped in to you as a resource. Those of you who are not, you can DM me if you would like a copy of that, okay? Yeah. So have yourself a beautiful Saturday, and remember, you deserve to wake up with passion, to live with purpose, and to sleep with peace.